you're listening to Talkaholics, episode 1. Today we got so much fun stuff to talk about. I'm Baby J, and I'm here with this old man.
I'm Papa T. What? I think we're taking a walk. Nice, isn't it nice to take a walk in America free, say what we want, think what we want, be who we want.
That's Papa T. Such a nice night right now.
Yeah, it is.
For those who don't know, we like walk and talk.
Yeah.
We're not like in a studio with a mic. With real conversations.
No.
So the episode is pieced together conversations that we've had.
We talked about, we both believe in God. We both believe this government needs to change, and we both believe that the way to change this government is by letting people hear and see and fucking know what other people think, you know? If we all stand back and don't say nothing, how can we expect anything to change? We got to get out there and express our feelings, let people know what's going on.
Aren't you glad we live in Oklahoma?
Yes.
I mean,
I can walk down the street. I don't have to worry about a mob of black guys jumping on me and beating me up, or the blacks don't have to worry about a mob of white guys jumping, beating me up, vice versa.
I wish I could have seen you on the bus today.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I had a bus driver call me a white boy today when I expressed my opinion. She said, "You're a racist white boy." She went to kick me off the bus. Told me she was gonna kick me off the bus and everything, and
You put her in her place, didn't you?
yeah, she called me a white boy, and I threw some slang out there I should have said, but I mean, it was really stupid of me, but I feel bad about it, but you know.
He didn't say anything they don't say on the radio on every rap song out there.
Right.
We don't hate black people.
No. It had nothing to do with her being black, but it made every difference in the world that I was white, and since I was the only white guy on the bus.
But they were purposely trying to make you feel uncomfortable.
Yeah,
the whole bus was black and you were white, and so they just decided to make you feel uncomfortable. It was messed up.
It was messed up.
A live look now at the White House, where Cuban Americans are rallying to demand action from the Biden administration against the communist regime. Dan Bongino is the host of Unfiltered and canceled in the USA on Fox Nation right now. Dan, are you surprised this opening for the President of the United States that he's choosing not to run through it? A chance for the first time in 50 years to get the communist regime out of Cuba.
Brian, this is the biggest bunt in American political history. It's a bunt, not the cake like my big fat Greek wedding, a bunt like a baseball bunt. The Cuban government kills and tortures people, has impoverished this great nation of people down there, just, 90 miles from Key West, right? And tortured them, beaten them, politically imprisoned them for decades. You finally have, again, some semblance.
All right, so Biden has issued these sanctions here.
Yeah, they're meaningless sanctions because basically it's like you're saying, okay, the entire, team on the New York Knicks is sanctioned, and then you say, and this individual player is now sanctioned as well. So it's like one of those, 3 life sentences that people get. The one is enough, and it's already covered by it. And so that's what we're facing here. It's symbolic. The problem is the Biden administration is getting its policy advice on Cuba apparently from a bunch of people in Miami. The same that who were in Havana in 2015 drinking mojitos at the bar at the government-owned hotels and celebrating with John Kerry the opening of our embassy. And these are people that have long favored sort of an engagement with the regime over there. So really, I think the answer here is threefold. One is what the president should do, and I asked him to do this like the day after the protests, is convene the brightest minds in government, academia, business, whatever, and say, how can we help expand access to the internet on the island of Cuba? Because that's what's changed everything here. The ability of the Cuban people to talk to each other, talk to the world, show images of what's happening.
What's funny is that this liberal, Black Lives Matter bus driver called the cops, and I thought they wanted to defund the police. So, I mean, I don't know. It seems a little hypocritical to me.
Yeah.
You should have told her, what are you doing calling the cops for? I thought you wanted to get rid of that whole department.
She was just saying stuff on the bus to make, I was the only white boy on the bus. She was trying to make me feel uncomfortable and talking to the shit. I mean, just just talking racial bullshit. And I didn't want to hear that, man. I hear enough of that shit on CNN and MSNBC,
So what do y'all think about this liberal bus driver calling the cops? Let us know. I think it's a little hypocritical and
Yeah,
overreacted, by the way, because he didn't do anything but say, what was it that Cuba, what was it?
If Cuba cared so much for black people, why are they not supporting the people in Cuba to fight against the government? But they're supporting the government that's
In other
putting these
words,
people in.
Cubans are majority black, and they're suppressing their own people. So
Right.
that's, basically the height of black on black crime. And I believe our president is all for Cuba at the moment.
Yeah, and just like Black Lives Matter, they're supporting a regime that's suppressing the people and keeping them down, And this lady was taking up for Black Lives Matter doing it, and I said something to her, and she called me a racist white boy. So.
And their movement shouldn't be called Black Lives Matter. It should be called
No
No
Lives
Lives Matter, because that's really the heart of the whole movement, is that no lives matter, and we're going to use the most vulnerable lives possible to divide the republic.
Yeah, and they want to exploit the black people and make them think that the blacks are against them, and make the whites think the blacks are against them.
Because I believe that black Americans are victims of racism in this country because of the simple fact that we have a thing called the Democratic Party, and they love to peddle racist ideas, racist theories, and to keep reminding us that your white neighbor hates you if you're an African American. That's their whole purpose, to stay in power.
It's a modern day way to segregate. So what do? You exploit racism. You have to keep people separate. That's a modern day segregation. Is all the Black
Civil
Lives
War
Matter.
II would be a dream come true for Joe Biden and his crew.
Well, the thing about it, I think Civil War, blacks and whites are going to join together and fight the government. That'd be the ultimate dream, because it ain't a black and white thing. It's an American thing.
America just needs to wake up.
We're all America.
Black Lives Matter. To everybody watching.
Except blacks.
Hey, blacks believe in Black Lives Matter. What are you talking about?
That's why they go out and kill each other.
Well, we kill each other too. What do you call war?
Not because he's wearing blue and I'm wearing red.
What do you call the Revolutionary War? Whites against whites?
Oh no, war because of taxation, not representation, was the same thing.
I think African Americans are killing each other, yes, but I also think the American government is like
they're throwing up gasoline on a fire,
hoping that they kill people.
They don't care. As long as they keep us fighting with each other, they're going to be in power.
As long as they can control us, but I think the black people that I know, and
all it is modern day.
They actually believe in just the words Black Lives Matter. It's all not Antifa. It's CNN word. Like, that's not the real thing, but
it's being spiced up by the damn media.
Yeah, but you have to try to just don't let them cause you to hate each other. Just
that's what they want.
If somebody else cares about it.
Because as long as we hate each other.
But if my best friend cares about it in the way she cares about it, then I have to understand that.
They believe in what they believe. I mean,
I have to understand her heart is in a different place than Antifa.
They got a point of view. There are some people that are righteous in the way they think.
What I'm saying is, are we, me and you, because we're white, are we like Hitler?
No.
So black people aren't like Antifa in Black Lives Matter. No. There's all of the members of Black Lives Matter, they are actually caring about George Floyd and doing what Antifa suggests them do by just protesting peacefully while Antifa goes and burns down Targets.
But I'm not racist neither because I'm white.
Why does Antifa only burn down a Target at the site of a protest?
Because they're stupid.
Because they want attention and they want to ruin the movement. Honestly, what I think is the government sent Antifa to these Black Lives Matter riots to make the Black Lives Matter movement look bad, to cause racist, when all those people were just there peacefully protesting about George Floyd's death. And to tag the black people with the negative movement is not right.
Right.
That's the government's decision.
Right. It's modern day segregation.
They want white people to hate black people. It's not the other way around.
It don't matter how.
Because black people don't hate white people. They're not being targeted. We are being called the racist, and that makes you hate black people because you see the Antifa out there burning down Targets. It's all a ploy.
I'm racist because I'm too.
What I'm saying is Antifa isn't the movement. It was started by a black mom whose kid was killed by a cop. Who sold the movement to the Democratic Party for $1.5 million because it was became a not-for-profit organization that the government bought out. So they sold it, and the government used that money to fund Antifa. After she sold the movement.
Yeah,
So basically, the founder of the movement, she's not a very good person now, but the people that are in the stuff, they ain't doing all that.
The government, all those people that are causing riots and everything, they're bonding and bailing out of jail and putting them back on the street.
I am vain, aren't
Sometimes.
I? I'm over here primping. I forgot what I was doing. You like this outfit I put together?
Not really.
Why not?
No.
Give me 2 good reasons.
You look like a skateboarder
Stay
on crack.
here.
You look like a skateboarder on crack.
Okay, but the expensive crack, though?
Expensive crack, is there such a thing? You look like a $2 hit of crack.
Talk your shit.
Talk my shit. Oh, talk my shit. Hell, what shit do you want me to talk?
You're on camera.
Oh, I'm on candy camera.
Have
Smile.
fun. I'm all ears.
No, we all ears about.
How fun, though? You tell me. Have an orange juice. Welcome to Talkaholics.
It's awful white of you.
This is not a screwdriver, but it might be.
Oh, then it's not
Could
worth
be.
it. No.
Huh?
If I wasn't in recovery, I'd drink it.
Well, I don't know. Here. Tropicana.
Yeah.
Anybody?
I'll take one. Give me that one.
Alright.
You like?
Anyway, so what do you think about that?
I think it's a powerful movement, but the problem is we got the government standing behind it. It's just, like I said, a modern day way to segregate us, because they can get blacks to hate whites, and the whites hate blacks. They don't have to tell black people to get on the back of the bus or white people to get on the back of the bus. We're separating ourselves because of our color, and it's wrong. Because I don't hate blacks, but I see more of them looking at me like I'm a piece of shit because I'm a white person, and I think that's wrong. It's just a different way to segregate the masses, you know. And as long as they can get us pissed off at each other, they can sneak in and do what they want behind our backs, you know, and pass radical laws and radical bullshit. And we're the ones suffering for us. I mean, what sense does it make to pay people if they don't have a job more money than what they make at a job because they don't work? You know, giving $800 to people a week for fucking what do you call it? Give it to them for their, for not working and shit. They're, I don't even know what it's called. Shit, I know I feel stupid though. Give people $800 for workman's comp or workman's hell, what is that called when people work? And I never done it, so I don't know what the hell it is. Because I work for a living. I'm depending on the government to give me money because I don't, because I got laid off or something because of this stupid ass fake virus they got, which I still to this day don't know anybody who's had it. And if they did have it, they only had it for a couple of days.
I'm interrupt, but are you thirsty?
No, yeah.
It's good stuff.
Yeah, I'm in recovery.
We're Talkaholics, and that's all that.
No, I'm not in recovery.
We don't drink at all.
Never. What is that called when they give people money when they have a job and they get laid off?
Oh, that's called unemployment?
Yeah, right. See, I never enjoyed unemployment, so I don't know. I feel stupid.
It's also called the way we make money now.
Yeah, it's the way half America's making their money. They're getting paid for not working, and that's stupid, you know?
Right.
So we got a bunch of idiots on the street not working, drawing more money than I make, and I'm busting my ass every day. And I'm paying their wages by my taxes that I pay.
Hey, you remember when you fell in the pool trying to kill a frog?
Yeah, it's kind of stupid.
Tell that story.
Oh, what? When I was out back?
When you were out there trying to kill a frog, why did you do that?
I should have out there, everybody's screaming and hollering because these damn frogs were making a noise, and my dumb ass about Black Lives Matter, taking the frogs and throwing them over the fence, which led to Neil because they were hopping back up the fence and then they were singing over the fence and driving everybody crazy. But I grabbed one and stepped around and stepped right off in the pool. Slang out. Awakening.
Did the frog survive?
The frog survived. Only
Awesome.
because I couldn't throw him down.
Are you sure he survived?
Yeah, he survived.
Alright.
The 3 I got before him didn't.
We killed the frog, didn't we?
No, I didn't mean to. They just kind of flew out of my hand straight down.
It was harmless. They're freaking annoying.
Yeah.
But I thought it was funny because you fell all up in the pool.
It was a white frog, though.
No, we didn't kill no frog, Peter. We would never do that. Alright. That was funny, though.
It was a white frog. So.
Did you say everything you needed to say today?
Hell no. You
Well, how's work?
work's doing good. Working my ass off. Working with two young millennial idiots who get offended at everything I say because I have no filter, and they get mad because I don't have no filter, and they think they can sit around and work and not do anything, smoke their shit during the day, and then they want to come to work acting like a bunch of damn high-ass idiots.
Okay, ask me a question.
How old are you, Justin?
27.
How old do you feel?
How old do I look?
47.
I'm 30. Fuck you. I look 40. Episode over. Have a good day.